Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Truck Guy Joe. Thank you for your time. As always, thank you for joining me. If you're new to the channel, my name is Joe Fallon. I work at Dave Hallman Chevrolet. We're located in Erie, Pennsylvania, right in the heart of the city, right downtown. Just north of here is Lake Erie. We're right up on the water. So basically, my whole life I've been in the trucks. From an early age, I've been into four-wheel drive, jacked up trucks. Just growing up as a kid, it's just what I liked. So it kind of makes sense now at this point that I drive around in a Chevy Silverado with my name written all over it, and I pull a trailer and bring customers their trucks. It's a really enjoyable job, and I enjoy fleet management. That's what we do here, is we help you with all of your fleet needs. Sales, service, from start to finish. The initial phone call, needs investigation, finding the vehicle that works for you. It's a tool, it's an asset, it has to work. If you're gonna make the investment, it has to do what the intended use is and help you make money. And then from a service standpoint, we have a great service department, one of the best service departments in the country. Now, with that said, my little speech here, my little spiel of who I am and what we do, how are we functioning given the lack of inventory? If you've been doing any research at all, if you've been looking for a vehicle, car, truck, SUV, look at dealerships, lots nationwide, you'll see that the average daily supply has dwindled very much. It has thinned out. And even our commercial out here, for example, we don't like to have open spots. We like to keep this lot full. So if you call me looking for something, 9 chances out of 10, I'm gonna have exactly what you're looking for, the correct commercial vehicle. Upfitted, ready to go. Work ready truck, turn the key and go. And that's the way we try to handle our sales here. So if you call me and say, hey, I need to haul 5 tons of gravel, for example, I'm not gonna sell you a 1-ton gas dump. Can you put 5 tons in the back of that truck? Sure you can. Are you going to be overweight? Yes. Could you get a fine and get in trouble for that with the DOT? Absolutely. Are you going to prematurely wear out the truck? Yes, you will. So if you want to haul 5 tons, we do the right thing. We're going to sell you a medium duty truck with the proper axle rating and GVW. So we have medium duty in stock. So in general, I just want to kind of give you a quick snapshot, do a little walk around and show you, based on the inventory shortages, we still have a great amount of inventory to help our commercial customers. And here's an example of a few. I'll start off with this cab and chassis. Here's a 2021 Silverado 3500, 1-ton, 6.6 gas, full drive cab and chassis with a 60-inch cab to axle. So your typical upfit for a truck like this would be a dump body. So here's a 9-foot steel dump bed. And now that the truck is complete, so they start as an incomplete vehicle, they call this an incomplete, and after their final stage certification, the upfit is done. Now the dump body has been mated to the truck. You have your poly wheel fenders. We add a tarp. These have a nice tow hitch on them, and we even do a backup camera. So you even have that extra safety and security when backing up, maybe putting on a trailer, or there could be a pole, person, a car, peace of mind. So another tough spec right here. Finding a gas 1-ton dump, full drive. We've got one here, cab and chassis here, and here's a twin to that dump. We have 2 right now. Tough to find a dealership with 2 gas 1-ton dumps. Now, one is committed, one is available. So for the fleet guys out there, fleet account holders, cap accounts, municipalities, this truck is here ready to go. I'll show you another spec. Here's a 19,500 GVW. It's a 5500 with a knapide, call it a contractor body, a tool body. This body applies to a lot of different trades. A lot of different trades can use this. Up and lower toolboxes, fold down sides. You've got your overhead material rack, a tow hitch. Great truck for maybe a concrete contractor or even a construction company. This is also a neat spec of truck, hard to find. This is an Isuzu low cab Ford, 14,500 GVW with a gas motor with an 11-foot galleon dump bed. Not everybody needs four-wheel drive. These trucks have some really incredible advantages versus a conventional cab. So when I say conventional cab, this is considered a conventional cab. This is a cab over, where you're basically sitting on top of the motor and you're right on top of the axle here, okay? Now, the visibility is incredible. When you're driving this truck, I mean, you can just, this angle here is incredible. The vision, field of vision, to see what you're driving, see where you're going, turning radius, absolutely incredible, and great maneuverable truck. In and out of tight spots. Maybe if you're working landscape jobs down in the city, you're doing a bark job at an apartment complex, you can get in and out of tight spots with these trucks. They're great, they haul a lot of weight, and even though it says an Isuzu on it, this has a 6.6 gas. That is a GM 6-speed transmission, and that is the 6.6 Vortec motor. Same motor in that gas 1-ton dump. I hope I haven't lost you at this point. For some people, maybe this could be pretty boring, but I just want to kind of share with you on a day-to-day basis what it's like kind of going through the paces with fleet and commercial sales and having inventory ready for customers. So for the dry freight customer, this is a 20-foot box truck with the ramp. So there are some customers I have that have carts. They have different types of carts or apparatus that they wheel up and down rather than have to lift and carry everything. So we do have a nice dry freight body, 20 foot with the 91-inch inside height, so you can stack things nice and high. It's all about volume. Get what you can inside and get on the road, not have to make so many trips. You can pack the truck, hit the road and go, because efficiency is key, time is money. We talked a little earlier about cab and chassis. Here's another example. Medium duty 5500. This is a 19,500 GVW and it's full drive. So a lot of different options for upfits. You know, you could do a dump truck if you wanted to. You could do a stake body. We could do a switch and go with the roll-off bodies. So a lot of options here. Happy to have this in stock. One of our last chassis available, and I've already got a nibble on this one, so maybe by the time I publish this video, it'll be sold. The last thing I wanted to do was just touch briefly on retail versus fleet sales, because I do a lot of commercial and fleet. So let me kind of just break it down as simply as I can. A retail customer could be an individual. You might have a sole proprietor, maybe, you know, John Smith Plumbing, where it's literally John Smith DBA doing business as John Smith Plumbing. A guy like that might need a truck like this, puts it in his individual name. He doesn't actually have a LLC or a corporation, if you will. Could be a small individual company like that, retail. Again, even if you're a business, maybe you're, you know, Wyatt Electric Incorporated. Yeah, 2 trucks, 3 guys, still considered retail, but small business, and that would be on the retail side, but it would be a commercial type sale, commercial for business use. Now let's talk fleet. To be a fleet in the eyes of General Motors, there's a couple of qualifiers. One of them is, if you own a company right now and you have 15 or more vehicles, whether it's cargo vans, could be some medium duty trucks, could be box trucks, pickups, 15 or more, we should talk. You could qualify for a fleet account with General Motors, or if your company has 5 or more medium duty trucks, meaning that the GVW qualifies, 14,001 or heavier, five or more of those, you could possibly be a GM fleet. And why is that an advantage? Well, these regular cabs, really tough to get right now. There's 4 regular cabs sitting here. These were ordered for a fleet account, one of our fleet companies, a fleet end user. And when they gave us the allocation to build these trucks, you have to call your customer. You have to have a plan, whether it's for the next 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, and help them build their business, help them grow. Also, sometimes things come up out of nowhere. They hired another employee, they are awarded a contract, they're expanding. So that's when you hope to be loaded with trucks. So you have trucks sitting here ready to go. That's a little tougher right now. It's tough to find on the spot trucks at the moment, but for the fleet accounts, we can work with you to say, hey Joe, I know I'll need 5 trucks by the end of the year. Let's get those ordered using the fleet account. And the nice thing about fleet is, in some instances, the sales incentives can be greater than the regular retail ones, and there are also some warranty benefits as well. But in general, just appreciate your time. Thanks for being here. Just want to talk to you briefly about kind of day-to-day what I've been going through and dealing with, you know, the shortage of inventory and what is still available to help customers and what we do on a day-to-day. But any questions, comments, leave them below. Appreciate your time. Have a great day. Take care.